Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hobby Haven. My name is Grace. Yes, we are in my craft room again. And or we're always in my craft room, let's be honest, most of the time. And no, this is not another tour. I will link both tour videos in the I portion of this video. But today we're actually going to be doing a organize and declutter of certain parts of my craft room. So as we're getting into the Christmas month, December, I, as someone who loves to craft and my family and friends know I love to craft, I can get quite a bit of supplies, which is awesome. Every Christmas and birthday and that kind of thing, for crafting. But at the same time, I do also like to make sure that I'm utilizing what I have and not just hanging on to things just because. So, yeah, so today we're going to go through this dresser. This is actually my childhood dresser. But when I initially moved this in, I just loaded it and had no sense of organization at all. So I'm going to show you all the messy drawers. They don't look very pretty right now, but we'll do kind of a before and after. And then I want to do a little pan through showcasing the, like what I'm decluttering. Not everything is going to get donated. Some things will be given to family and friends that I know enjoy certain things. Might even save the odd thing depending on how nice it looks, and whatever else might save it as like a gift for someone to add to a gift. Yeah, we'll see what everything looks like when we get there. The top portion of the dresser here, I might rotate some of the items that sit out. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I have lots of little knick-knack guys sitting around. And for me, I have containers in my basement full of my pop vinyls, some other little standing figures and things like that. So it might be time for like a seasonal rotate, if that makes sense. As we're heading into, Western Canada, we're heading into the snowy season, winter months. So kind of dark, gloomy days outside, and like not outside during the day, but early time that the sun goes down, and it's usually, it can get quite sad and depressing. But yeah, so I just want to keep my space lively and cozy and warm feeling. So I think, yes, we'll try to maybe rotate the odd figure. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through this cabinet. I might even go through, I don't know if I'll go through the Alex drawers from IKEA, because I've done that a few times, and now it's pretty much just houses like personal photos and things, so I don't think I'm going to go through that one. The bookshelf, we might go through a few containers and bins and things, because I know that there's some items in there for sure that I haven't grabbed or haven't used in a long time. So, and now I got to be ruthless, because I get materials. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of stuff that I will use, of course. But if it's something that I literally haven't touched in 2 years, I'm going to have to let it go, because what's the purpose of me continuing to hang on to it? So, yes. So I'll just showcase as well. Behind me, I have another drawer that I would like to go through as well. So, yeah. Alrighty, so this is the other one that I would like to go through. It's got a lot of like crayons and things like that in. Yeah, and then I would love to showcase, we'll see it in probably other videos as well, but I did show my sticker tour. So my sticker tour was like a file folder thing with stickers in little baggies. Since then, I have upgraded to using this big bag from HomeSense, and it's all these big zipper folders. So we're going to do a separate video on that. It won't be just on stickers, because we've already done the sticker tour, but when I get to, actually, I don't know if we'll do a separate video. I might actually add it into this one, because I would like to go through some of the folders that I know for sure that there's stickers in there I have not touched in a while. So, but yeah, so this is the playmat from my table is here, the cows bag, and my printer. But yes, this is a container I'd like to go through as well. I did remove my big table that was in here just recently. I actually used it for my mom's little birthday party I threw, which I have a short on my channel, the Winter Wonderland decorating. So that's my work table technically. So right now I got a lot of space in this room, so I'm going to utilize that to get organizing. So let's get going. Alrighty, so this is the bottom drawer. Like I said, we're going to just show you the horrible messiness. This one's actually not that bad. So this is paper from my birthday. My mom gave me a gift in. It's such a cute little Snoopy paper, but I need to actually like cut pieces, which I have to do today, and that I will use in my memory book. So I need to cut some pieces from this and then just recycle the rest. So I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna pull everything out, and yeah, and I'll showcase to you what I keep and kind of the after tidy, I guess. And here's the empty drawer. I just thought I would show you that I did take all the items out. I have seen videos where people say they do and then they don't. They just kind of move things around. So my purpose here is to organize as well as declutter and know what I have, right? That's very important. So we're going to do a pan around. I am sitting on the ground, so you're going to see my PJ pants and my house coat because, you know, we're cozy and it's cold outside. So I like to have lots of like Valentine's Day. So I'll be honest, when I was in, I don't know, this might sound weird, but whatever. When I was in university, I enjoyed giving out little gifts for Valentine's Day. So I actually gave out Valentine's cards, not to everybody in my class like you did in elementary, but like my friends and things like that, or people I connected with. So, you know, acquaintances, school acquaintances. Not everybody is labeled as a friend, right? Gosh, that sounds horrible. So, yeah, so I've got a couple ones of these. These ones are sticker ones. These are little Care Bear stickers. And then we've got some pencils. I like giving these, but I also like using them. They're actually just from Dollar Tree, and they're actually decent quality pencils. So this vintage Valentine's book, my mom and I grabbed at Walmart. So we haven't split it up yet, I don't believe. So that'll be this year's probably thing, is split it up and use it for videos, or not videos, for journals. Oh my gosh, videos, journals. And then I made up these cute little craft kits. I had an assignment in class once, not that. I had assignment in class where we had to create a speech. And my speech was how to journal. So I gave everybody a journal kit, and it just had like a little bit of stickers in, as you can see, little papers and stuff, and a piece of not cardboard, construction paper. And so I gave everybody one of these in class, and I told them, like, this is how you would utilize it. And I showcased my options from my journal and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was fun. I had some left over because not all the students in the class were present when I did my speech. So I'm going to empty all these. Some of the items, like the big stickers, I probably will donate because they were ones that I had pulled from my stock that I knew I probably wouldn't utilize myself. So yeah, so I made those up. And so even these little bags, so I have these little Valentine bags. Get out of there. My cat's driving me insane. Excuse me, Beaver. What do you think you're doing? Go away. Go away, you fussy butt. I just don't want her to get stuck underneath it. Gosh. Interlude. I am not editing that out. Sorry. She's just a fussy little thing. So, anyways, where was I? So these little bags, they're so cute, but I know now that I'm done university, I don't know where I will utilize them. So I'm going to give these away to either donate or to a friend, family or friend. I also have some Easter bags as well. These are what I used for the little packs. So we'll give those away as well. So, and yeah, so these, not everything here is getting rid of. So I will put the items we'll get rid of over here. And then I'm probably still going to keep these because you can journal with them, right? Or I can give to neighbors and still send to family and stuff. So, and nieces and nephews and things. So I'll probably still keep these ones, but the little baggies, we'll let those go. I also have just some cards. These are cute little Paddington ones. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to give these to anybody, like send them in the mail. They're just so cute, and I love Paddington Bears, so I'm thinking I'll just keep these for myself. Then, do you remember these? I don't know if anybody's had these before, but I absolutely loved these stained glass coloring books as a kid. The Dover Little activity books. These are just so cute. You can still get them on Amazon, and they're still somewhat reasonably priced. Like, they're under $5. Like $2.50, like they're not bad. So this is an Alice in Wonderland one, and I have not colored it at all. So definitely keeping this. And then I have a little Grinch play pack one. I'm going to keep this, color it, and add it into my journal this year. I just got it last year, so I hadn't utilized it just yet. And this is just a little fidget. I got Tangle fidgets all over. When I worked at a toy store, I used to buy them all the time. So I don't have that many, but I have a few. Like, my dad liked using them, and they were just like nice to have around. So also, do you love my red carpet? Very old-fashioned. I have to get the carpets redone, but I love the red for now, you know. Goodness. I got this pack recently from Dollarama. It's just got the cutest things. Look at the giraffe reading. That's the best thing in the world. So I'm going to cut this up and utilize it this year for Christmas items. So we're keeping that. I just like envelopes and cards. So I have this 2025 one. This little pouch from Little Toys. These are mini cards. This one was just a gift for someone. I always think a ruler is important to have, and I only have 2, I think. Okay, I have bigger ones, but I only have 2, or I have little ones. These are the 2 big ones. So I have this one, and then I have one on my table. Those are the alphabet stickers, or not stickers, stamps. Can't find the wording today, guys. It's Sunday. Goodness. These are the fabrics that I use in the background of my my videos. And then this little box is so cute. I actually got it at a free shop. It's just got little Christmas paper cutouts I got from my mother-in-law. So I keep them in that one. And then I had these garage sale stickers. I'm not gonna give them away, but I'm going to put them downstairs in a garage sale section. We have some just items that we're looking to sell potentially next year. We'll see how that goes. It's always a good intention, right? But then it takes a bit. So, and these are the items we're getting rid of. So we discussed the bags already. These little ones are like make your own book. I bought them with the intention of, I had some plan with them, and now I can't remember what it was. So I got a few of them, so we're gonna let those go. And then these magazines I got for free at the Eco Space. The Eco Center space. So yeah, so I'm just gonna donate them again, and someone else can enjoy them. I thought I bought them to potentially cut up for you know, crafting and journals and things, but I don't know when I'm gonna get to that, and I don't want to just hang on it just because. So yeah, so those are the items from the drawer. Let's get everything back organized. Alrighty, so there's the organized space. Yeah, the envelopes I'm going to leave out for now because I believe in one other drawer here I have a lot of envelopes. So I'm going to just try to compile them all together, or just declutter some, you know, like I keep an envelope thinking which I do. I use them in the back of journals, or need them for handmade cards and stuff like that, but I don't need all of them. So, alrighty, next drawer. Oh my heavens, this one's bad. I have good intentions. See, there's the roller glues. I have good intentions, but, you know, life, things, poor organization. So let's pull everything out and see what we got here. Oh my heavens. Oh, the paper and the garage sale tags, just ignore that. We'll get there. So this was all from that drawer. I haven't gone through it yet, so I just thought I would show you the quick overview, and the drawer is empty. Side note, I put my house coat there, and that's her new home. Loves to follow me around, but that's just fine. Hi, Beaver. Hi. And no, I did not name her. But it's so fitting. Hi. Okay, back to what we're doing here. I could literally film a whole video of Beaver and it would be the best video ever. Anyway. Alrighty, we're gonna start at the donate, or these are not donate, sorry. These ones are dry, so we're gonna just let them go. This one was actually really cool. So it's like a liquid one, and you rub it and then it comes out. Yeah, I got it at a Japanese store, so, but it's real cute. I know my sister just loved this one, and mine just dried out. So I used some of it, but it dried out after that. These little white sticks, I'm just gonna donate because they're for like little cake picks and things like that. So someone else can utilize those. And then this cute little high heel pencil sharpener. I got it years ago at Party City, so I'm just going to let those ones go. So I'm just going to throw these away right away, just so we're not forgetting about that. This little tin is a Monsters Inc. one. Monsters University? Yeah, sorry, Monsters University one. So I have these headbands. These are just ones from Dollar Tree, but I use them to loop around journals when they start getting real full, real puffy. So I use those ones. The snap bracelets, I saw another creator do this and use them on their gift wrap, like the rolls, to keep it together rather than trying to use an elastic or tape it and all that kind of stuff. Tape it is the worst thing. If you use masking tape, maybe might be better, but don't use regular tape. I don't know why I did that. It just ruined it. That's my bad. Don't take that advice. But these guys worked really well. And these are just from Dollar Tree. They're in their party section, the little slap bracelets. These are, they're like origami little trash cans. My sister made a bunch of them. And yeah, so I just have those. They're good for journaling on the go. So I just kind of keep all these guys in there. Whoa. Just trying to see. Is that too close? I just felt like it was so far away. These stencils I bought at Dollar Tree. They're, I bought them for my library box outside. So I'm going to still keep them because I'd like to maybe add a few more things. We added just a few flowers in that. We, meaning my mom. And, but yes, I'd like to still have them. So I'm going to hang on these. They're small too. They're not like the large sheet size you get at like Michael's or Walmart. So at least they're easy to store. This little guy is full of some clips. These are the magnet clips from Disneyland. So it's Mickey's like body and then a little other one. And then I've got two little pencil sharpeners here. I like these ones more because they have more of like a case that the shavings go in. That little foot one, you literally have to hold it over a garbage can or something like that. So not super user friendly. That foot one for me, goodness, high heel one for me. And then I have just a basic calculator. I don't know where my scientific one went when I was a kid. My parents probably still have the thing. So, but this is literally the only calculator I have besides my phone. So I like having these ones. Yeah, they're just good to have, and it's just basic. So we've seen this one in another craft video before, the little punch, the stamps. Those are still in their packaging, so we're keeping those. I have this cute little gray stamp my mom gave me. We found a few more envelopes. I believe there's more in another shelf, so we're just gonna wait and compile it all together. I found one other one that was buried, so this is awesome for Christmas. The little rope or the ribbons, this what came from a free place, a reuse center kind of thing. So my husband grabbed it, so I'm going to use that for Christmas. These stencils and a few other items came from a neighbor. His family member is a painter, so gave us a bunch of paint supplies. So I split it with my mom and my sister, and the rest I kept. So some of it I'm keeping, and other stuff I'm I'm actually going to just keep it all. I kept, like I said, I gave some to other families. So this is a set of cute little papers and things I got from my mother-in-law for my birthday. So just cute ones to add to journals. This was from the neighbor's cute little paint pot and some trays. I don't usually buy clear glue, but I saw another creator that says it's good for a lot of like thicker papers and things if you don't want to use the roller glue. So we're going to try it and see how that goes. And then this bin is just full of all little paint things. So lots of paint brushes from the neighbor and stuff. So I'm not huge on painting, but if I want to get into it, I don't want to let it go. So these are things that I will then reassess in a year. And if I hadn't used it, it's going to go. So, and this cute little container has like pencils on. I used to have this sit beside me, and I had like my puzzle books on one side. I put like the TV remote, like things like that. I had pens in it and stuff, but now it just doesn't fit the space that we're in now. So goodness, I just utilize this for all my glues. So I got more, as you saw, it was a full pack of the, is this the, ooh, Yoo-hoo? Yoo-hoo. Or is it just U-H-U? Like, I don't know how to pronounce the name. So I did get those glue sticks. And then, as I mentioned in my last video, the Sesame Street, the Elmer's Reese stick. Guys, I struggle with glue sticks. We know this. Don't know why. But, oh, that's the French side. I'm sorry. The Reese stick K. So, yeah. This one, amazing. I love it. And it came in a set, so we're going to have it for a while. These are paints that are good for like outside, the patio paints. So good for rocks, but also for like if you want to paint rocks and things, or wood. I don't know about wood, but you know, like outside little decorative things, but I use them for my book box. So yes, wood, it does work. I painted wood. These are the roller glues I have left. We only have 4. My goodness. Hopefully that'll last me till Christmas. I doubt it. And then these are all correction tapes, so little roller whiteouts. I got a big set from Costco a few years back and used it for school. So yeah, so the items we are getting rid of are just the few there. So let's reorganize this drawer. Alrighty, so not everything fit nicely, but this stuff fit nice. But these items will have to go in above shelves. So we'll see how the next drawer goes. But this one looks pretty good. I like the accessibility for this one. Might have to remove the paints so I could get to the what are they called? Glue sticks? Yeah. But we'll see. I got one glue stick out right now. I don't know how fast we're going to get through it. Goodness. But yes, there's a second drawer done. Oh my heavens. That's the response for everything now, but this one looks literally like just a dumping ground. So yeah, let's pull this apart. Lord, give me strength. And an empty drawer. This one, guys, is bad. Literal garbage. And just, we found the rest of our cards and items, honestly, that I thought I didn't have. And now I'm going to have such creative thoughts. So let's organize and figure out what we're keeping and letting go of. So, alrighty. So we got a few things. This pile back here is actually just going to go downstairs. I got a bunch of fall stuff that can go away. That pink container was literally empty in the drawer. So no, I don't know what my method there was. But, and then the little tea tin is, it's empty. So I keep them because I use them for kind of decor pieces. But I'm going to just put it downstairs with kind of my fall items. This cute birthday sign my sister made for me for my 22nd birthday. I had a Tiana themed birthday. So, and I'm in my 30s now. So I've kept it because my sister did that and she drew her and it's so cute. So we're still going to keep that. This cat one is actually a thermal printer. It's just a little mini thermal printer. This guy my sister gave last year, and it's one of those press ones. So you can put like the little silver stickers, and it's It says from the Library of Grace, I think, on it. So, yeah. And these are cute. They're stickers, and you just cut off ones that you want to use. So I have a panda and a polar bear, so I do like using those. This tea one I've had forever, and it's more like a duct tape. I may let this one go because it almost just like rips at the paper. Even when you put it down, it curls it, and it's not the most user-friendly. So I'm going to donate it, though. Maybe someone else can get it to work. So these are all my empty cards and envelopes. Like, oh, not this guy. This is the stamp block thing. So I can't sit here anymore and complain or question. Not complain, sorry, but question what happened to all my blank cards. They were in the drawer. They were just a mess. So we're going to organize all that nicely. This one is just loose rolls of paper. This one actually is, oh gosh, I'm like sitting weird. This one is from Universal Studios. So it's a Harry Potter scroll, and I have yet to use it, but I keep it. This is just rolled paper. So we'll see. I don't know. This is very fine stuff. I'm going to keep it because I feel like I'm going to use it for something. So I still haven't gone through the stack of envelopes. That's going to be downsized for sure. I don't need all of those. This is just a G stamp. These are just some personal letters and things. These guys are so cute. So I got them at a Japanese store, and they're like little foldable little garbage bags, or yeah, just like little garbage bags to put your how they show like your cream and sugar and that on. So I used to bring these like crazy when we traveled, and I would use them for like journal garbages, because then even too when I was out with the paper ones that my sister made, you would empty it then in the bin at like a coffee shop or something, but then fold it up and take it with you. At least with this one, if it got wet or you put something super sticky in it, you could just throw out the whole thing instead of keeping the little paper one. You probably could throw out the paper one, obviously, if you had to, but I choose not to because I personally can't fold those. So I'm limited on the ones that I do have. So yeah, I'm still keeping these guys. That's kind of what I'm getting at there. These are just little mini paper bags. We're working with what we have, right? We might have some purpose for them. So I'm going to keep those. These are just blank that look like postcard sizes. So if I want to make up postcards, not postcard sizes, bookmark. Goodness me. I haven't had enough coffee today. I think that's the thing. But yes, so bookmarks, guys, bookmarks. These are just craft sticks. I bought them recently for a purpose. Do I remember the purpose? No. But we're going to hang on them and then in a year's time reassess. This is that clear stamp block to put a stamp on the other end. So those will be used for those letters that I have. These are just the little sponges. So I'll put these in with the stencils shelf or drawer. I got some other stamp pads, some white and gold. So we're going to add those with the other stamp pads that we have. And then just a hot glue gun. I've got just some Harry Potter cards, and then these two that I showed in a previous video. This guy I bought thinking that I'm still going to keep it, but to utilize it for when you put something down and it's not sticking, to like really push it and flatten it out and that kind of thing. So we're going to try this out. I haven't used it yet, so we'll see. These are just empty tags. These are so tiny. I honestly don't know if I'm going to use them. And I've held on to them for like 5-6 years. So I may just donate these by now. But these guys, they're a clear canvas, and I can then just, you know, make up some cute birthday tags or use them for journaling or something. Like these guys I could use for journaling and just pull the string out and like add them in. So I don't know, maybe we'll keep them. And these just little gift tags, I might just let these go because they're not my vibe anymore. So yeah, so we'll let these ones go. These are just some ephemera to use. So I have some Doctor Who, lots of Doctor Who ones. There's like a Lost one. These are like your old TV guides, guys. These are so cool. These were my grandma's. She would save the odd one for me. So, and these are just cute little frozen. Oh gosh, my hands are shaking because I'm sitting on the ground. They're like, oh, come on, heavens. They're like teeny frozen envelopes. So definitely keeping those for ephemeras. Same with this one guy. I got it for free. It's just the cutest little girl and a kitty and a bunny. So keeping those as well for ephemera. And so the items we're getting rid of are the roller tape there. It's not a roller tape. It's a duct tape thing. Goodness. The little gift tags. And then I did get these for free a few years back and I haven't touched them. So they are still sticky. I checked. So if they weren't sticky, I would just recycle them. So yeah, we're going to let those guys go. And then let's get this monstrosity figured out. Alrighty, we got ourselves all organized here. I found these cue cards mixed in with the envelopes. So underneath that is just the scrolls. These are all the cards. And then just the themed ones. The envelopes, I did keep quite a few of them because they were just other themes, like some themed cards mixed in. And I pulled these out of the tin because the tin was not fitting. and yeah, so that's that drawer. Next one. And lastly, we have my washi tape drawer. This one's actually doesn't look that bad. What I'm probably going to do with this one is I'm going to go through the washi tape containers because I've had ones that I've had for years and they're most likely dried up by now and I don't know if I'm going to use them. Either they're dried up or they're ones that I'm just not using and there's no point in me hanging on to them until they go dry, right? So let's go through that and I'll showcase the ones I'm letting go of. I'm not going to do a full tour of all of them. I feel like that's tedious and I feel like people may not want to watch that. So yeah, we'll do that. Alrighty, so these are the ones I'm getting rid of. Not the tin. I just stuck them in the tin to easily show it. As you can maybe tell, I'm not a huge fan of the thin ones. Like the really thin ones, they just end up tearing halfway through and it drives me insane. So some of these two are just older prints that I've had that I keep having, like I still have, obviously. So yeah, and then I did find this one that I got last year. It's just cute little gingerbread tape. So I'm going to utilize this in my upcoming Christmas vlogs or videos. And then I found another one of these still wrapped up. I'm actually just going to set it aside for a Christmas gift or birthday gift kind of thing. So yeah, let's see the drawer now. Alrighty, so the drawer didn't really get much of a change around. These are those Teaching Tree reward stickers. There's a bunch in here. These are ones I'm keeping. This one is a vintage washi tape set, keeping that one. A Van Gogh one. This lace one my mom recently bought. It's for her and I and my sister to share, so I'm just hanging on it because we're working on something specific for those. And then these are the containers. So these are actually just the Teaching Tree, I think they're Teaching Tree, the little the plastic containers from Dollar Tree. So they fit the washi tapes really nicely. And I like that you can just look in and see where they are instead of trying to pull out drawers and things like that. So I did put the Tiana birthday thing on the bottom. And then the double-sided tape I have just for craft purposes and things. So there's the drawers, the dresser. That was surprisingly exhausting, just pulling everything out and stuff. So we're just going to do a quick overview of the what's it called? The drawers, the rolling drawer one. We'll do a quick overview of that one. As for the top of this guy, I'm thinking I'll take my time and do it. And then I'll do a quick little like short video to show like a before and after update of the knick-knack guys. So yeah. Alrighty guys, we're just going to do a quick run through. This has the mess at the bottom of the stuff we're donating, and then the paper is still going to cut up. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick pull through of each drawer. So this one's like markers and cards and things. This one's the box for my microphone, as well as just some pencil cases, so we'll get through that one. This one's just some pens and fairy lights. Again, pens. This one's pretty organized, so don't think I'll have to touch that one. This one needs a bit of TLC, as you can clearly tell. And then this one's more like pens and markers. I put pens and markers together, so it came up meh. Pencil crayons and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to do a quick organization, and then we'll run through and I'll showcase what and if anything I donate. So alrighty, so this is the finalized donate pile. This is everything, not just from these shelves. So I actually decided to just donate this pink container. I have so many of these long containers that I don't need another one. Like, one of these was empty in there too. So this one's going to go downstairs. But, like, this is my downstairs relocate pile. And that's, we know what that is. So I pulled out just some little things. Like, I had some charm clips, or the gibbet things for the Crocs. These ones were just from Dollar Tree, so I'm not a big fan of the little ramen takeout container one. I kept like a bubble tea one, and there was a couple other ones that I kept. So, and then these are just some magnets. I no longer have a magnet board, and I have enough magnets on my fridge, so I don't need them anymore. These are just some pens from Dollar Tree. I have quite a few of these flower pens, and this guy can just go. This one was a gift from someone, but we've had it a few years. We'll just let it go. Just some 3-pack ones from a like a restaurant kind of thing. Yeah, and then I did have these little Sanrio. This one's like a little coloring book, and then this one's like a round coloring book. I am just gonna donate them. I don't have someone that I think would use them. And then I did have this cute little tin that my sister gave me last year. I'm keeping the tin, of course. These two I am keeping. This one's the classic strawberry, and this is like a banana cream pie. But there was this one in there, and it's gingerbread. This one actually makes me so nauseous, this one. So it's probably why the tin has just sat in my drawers, because I was like, well, it's part of a set. I should just keep it, but no. I'm just going to toss this one, but I'm going to use these two. I do love the little lip smackers. They're not the best when it gets to the winter months, and it's quite, which is right now, and it's quite dry out, but if you just want something fun and they smell nice. So I'm going to keep those. This guy I'm going to use for something else, probably stickers or ephemera in some way. So, and then, okay, so the drawers, we'll do a quick little run through the drawers, and then I have something else I want to show. So I moved a few things around. So these are mainly pencil crayons and the big markers, the super tip, fine tip, super tip. Is that them? The Crayola. Does it say it on it? Super tips, yes. So I got the cute pastel set one time, and then just a bunch of them, and then just the standard Crayola ones. I've seen quite a few people, now this is kind of like a little PSA thing. I've seen quite a few people say that, you know, getting brush pens, buying them is expensive. There's like a mild liners, like Zebra mild liner one. There's the Tombos. There's certain other brands of the brush pens, and they're fun to utilize for journaling and highlighting and underlining and all that stuff. Granted, you could just use regular highlighters, but if you wanted to use a not a fine tip, brush pen style, these super tips actually work just as well. Even though it's not the same tip as a brush pen, this one is just kind of your little fat tip kind of thing. It literally works the same way. Just turn the pen a certain way. So, and these are so much cheaper. Like, my mom bought me a pack of the super tips for Christmas last year. Granted, she got them, I think, around back to school time. That's usually the best time to buy them for a good price. And it was like a 30 pack for $2 at Walmart. So normally they're about $5 or under. So definitely cheaper than buying the Tombos and the mild liners. And although mild liners are a good brand, I personally love the mild liners. I have them as highlighters. I have their neutral set as the highlighters, and I just love them. So, but yeah, just a little tip if you needed something, you wanted something to kind of brighten up your journal and using a marker, but know that you don't have to break the bank just to do so. So there's a little journal PSA, which a lot of people probably knew anyways. So yeah, and these are cute little mini colored pencils. In Canada, we call them pencil crayons. So I know this is Dollar Tree and these are American. So in Canada, it's pencil crayons. So, but anyway, so there's the bottom drawer. This one, I moved the crayons down to this one along with a couple bigger packs. So good old 90s babies will know these ones, or 80s, the Mr. Sketch smelly markers, scented, sorry, markers. I have them just because the smells are amazing. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I love crayons. I love coloring. I will do a tour of my coloring books. That's another video I wanted to do as well, like an add to video kind of thing. So you'll see kind of the coloring books I enjoy. I enjoy children's coloring books, guys. I'm not a big fan of the super detailed ones. I do have a couple of them because there are times that it's like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I feel like just sitting and taking my time, but other times I like just coloring up a cute photo, a cute image with crayons. So my mom recently got me these ones. These are the retired colors. I believe they were only $1 at Walmart. And then these Mickey ones, guys, the Dollar Tree ones, these Mickey ones, I had princess ones at one point, Cars ones. They're really good quality. Like, they match to Crayola, in my opinion. May not for everybody, but in my opinion, it does. This is just a basic Crayola set. This is a Dr. Seuss little pack one. Good for traveling. That's what I like this one for. These fine liners, I got them recently. I showcased them in a recent haul, short. I think it was my Christmas items haul. I said I would test them to see what they're like in comparison to the Papermate flares. They match up pretty close, I would say. I will say that the difference is taking the lid off is a lot harder. I had to like refawn it and ended up getting marker all over my hands. So, you know, keep that in mind. The lid is a little tight. Maybe it was just the pack I had. But I actually find them comparable to the Papermate fine liners. Or, is that what they're called? Papermate flares, not fine liners. I'm talking still about the Crayola ones. But yeah, the Papermate flares are good, just pricey. So if you need just you want something similar, but you don't have the money or you don't want to spend the money on that, these guys are perfect. So anyways, and they did come in bold colors too, like real, like just bold colors. So, and this tin we have had forever, my family. It's a Crayola, like a stated, like when it, oh, it's just so cute. So that one's just full of crayons, loaded in crayons. That's one I pull out if I have family coming over that wants to color, like kids and things like that, or teenagers. These ones are mine. These fancy ones are mine. And then those ones are that one. So, and then I do also have a 96 count one, which I don't know where she is. I think she's on my shelf because I had cut the box open to make it more accessible so that she doesn't fold up properly anymore. So these are just some pens. I do have a pen and pencil box, which I'm probably going to show in a video where I show the coloring books, and you'll get to see my obsession there and my craziness. So these are ones that came in packs. So these are the Dollar Tree ink brand ones, just the basic Bic ones. These are the pencils I got from Staples, the Staples brand. These are really nice, guys. I like those ones. They're basic, I think that's what they're called, the basic ones. And then there's some Papermate flares. So I do have some. And then in the back, I have the Papermate, I think it's the ink gels. Dude, roll it over. Ink Joy, sorry. Problem with these ones, they do bleed through paper. So I bought them thinking they'd be good for writing notes in university, but they do not work well with the composition notebooks from Dollar Tree. They literally bleed through. So was not my go-to pen then, but I still have them. I utilize them for underlining or for like Moleskine books they work in. Same with paper blanks, Peter Popper Press. Kind of ones with a little bit of a thicker quality of paper, or maybe higher quality. I don't know if that's the right wording, but yeah. So there's those guys. I am sitting on the floor and my legs are going down. Okay. Oh. Don't moan and groan, guys. These are just whiteboard markers. We did have a whiteboard and then it fell off and fell down the stairs. So we're going to get it back up again. Don't worry. These are just some Bic pastel highlighters. I got just some mass rolls of fairy lights, which I do want to put up in my craft room. And then these are beautiful pictures from a local artist named Caitlin. This is the eraser. So we have a Snape one and McGonagall. So I want to put both of those up, kind of a memoriam. But also, I just love the characters too. So yeah, lots of fairy lights going on in there. So we have that one. Just gonna... Aha! Oh, I keep showing this thing. This poor little ornament I have with a little key head. It broke off and I've tried to glue it multiple times. I may have to just toss it and let it go because the poor thing, Gorilla Glue, does not want to work. So this one is just a mix of things. I got a few keychains, some lamb chop if you're an 80s baby, 70s. I forget when she came out, but she's adorable. Just some converter things for C to USB-C to all those guys. A camera. The little microphone pack. This is just a Hobbit wall sticker. I still have it and I haven't put it up yet. So, and just some other wall sticker guys. So yeah, that's what is in this one. Sorry, squeaky. And this guy's empty. So I'm going to show you what we're going to put in this one. Alrighty, so these are all my pencil cases. These were shoved into one drawer. So I'm going to go through each one just quickly. We're not going to do a full deep dive. But first thing, these Beauty and the Beast ones were from when the movie came out. And I've had them since I was little. So, little PSA and so cute. I got these from my local Japanese store. Little Mofusan, little cute little drawstring plastic bags. A small little one. And then like a file folder. And then this one's cute. This one's good to bring along. I brought it along when I last went to the mountains. If I bought a sticker or something I wanted to keep flat, I stuck it in here. So that helped to kind of keep protected till I got back to the hotel. This one was from Dollar Tree. This guy was from Staples, I believe. But look how long it is. Like you could bring, like a ruler fits in this thing. I think it did. Yeah, a ruler fits in it. Like pencil crayons, that kind of stuff. So it's nice and long. I just love that idea. And see-through. You could use it even for travel as well. You could put like boarding pass in it and things like that. These were at Staples just this last school year. So like school supply time. So they might still be there. This one came from a pack my husband got me years ago. That's actually where that cute little pink calculator came from. It was like this unicorn set. So that's where that came from. This one is from Superstore, I believe. This was this last year, and I just love the print and the fabric. These two are Dollar Tree ones. So I find with these, there's not a huge amount of space. So this one's better for, you know, you're bringing a couple pens or pencils with you. Maybe like pills or something. You know, it's just small. I know it's meant for a binder, but gosh, you could use stuff for anything, guys. Goodness. And then this one I always bring with me. It holds my stickers and things. It's just a cute little pouch that zips up at the top. So yeah, so that's the, I'm not getting rid of any of these. I didn't plan to. These, I utilized them in their own way. They fit nice in that drawer. So I'm going to put them all in that top drawer. And yeah, I think that's the end of the video. My goodness, I hope this video's not too long and I didn't bore anybody, but we did quite well. We got rid of, I think that small pile is adorable in the sense of it's a good size to donate and to downsize for myself. So it's a good starting point and we'll slowly get to the other areas. I do want to get through the one bookcase. I'll just show you here. This guy, I do want to get to that whole bookcase there and kind of utilize the stuff there. I would show the other side of the room, but it's loaded in all my kind of Christmas bags and it's kind of messy right now. So, but yes, I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe gave you some inspiration for some upcoming crafts, or to go and downsize your own little hobby space. So thank you very much again for watching the Hobby Haven.